alaikum, good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Welcome back to another episode of the Mecca Media Morning Show, and I am your host, Heck of a Mecca. What's going on? How you doing this morning?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing my thing. What the heck? What are you wearing?
Don't blame me. Y'all know, we do pre-recorded sessions, so I only changed the top. I don't change
Can nobody see what you see? You told him.
I know, I told everybody. It's okay though, because it don't matter, because I'm not leaving like this though.
I'm not still sharp like this. You see that? They see that you sharp right now. You match it. Yeah. I ain't gonna say nothing about those. I see.
But what you got for me this morning? Why are you trying to bake me?
I got the black coffee, your black coffee, which is...
Trying to bake me like a cookie for your coffee.
For your coffee, that's right. Here it is, the inspiration of the day. Don't let yesterday take up too much of your today. Come on, man.
That's right.
Don't let yesterday take too much of your today. Speak on that.
Because when you do that, you don't live in the present. So when you're living in the past, you can't live in the present. Therefore, you can't plan for the future. You're stuck in the past, and then life just goes by, and then you're going to be, depending on how old you is, if you're my age, you're going to be like 50. Be like, dang, where all the time go? Because I was thinking about this, and I should have been doing that, but I was thinking about that. So it's like, you got to live in the moment. You can't worry about the past, because the past is the past. You can't change it. But you can change the future based off of what you learn about the past in the present to change the future. You know what I'm saying? All right. So thank you for that. Now let us move on to our daily information. And we get our news every single day from the Reporter Newspaper Online.com. Oh, girl, yeah. And what we're going to be speaking on today is California Assembly passes bill California Assembly passes bill policing when cops can use deadly force. See, all they did was change the wording, basically. From when it's reasonable
to kill somebody,
when it's necessary
to kill somebody.
Exactly.
What's the definition between reasonable and necessary?
So look at this. Okay, so what is reasonable? Always make sure that you got a dictionary on your phone so that you can look words up, because when you don't know what words is, you can't really understand.
Wait a minute, what's wrong with dictionaries in the physical?
Dictionaries physical is cool, but if you want to go, you want to run,
It's called pocket dictionary.
Yes. So what is reasonable? What's reasonable is what is agreeable to reason or sound judgment, logic. Logical. Okay? Logical. Keep that in mind. Now what is necessary? The fourth definition says logic, okay? Such that a denial of it involves a self-contradiction. Such that it must exist if a given event is to occur or a given thing is to exist. Therefore, if something is reasonable to you, that means that it's logical. Your frontal lobe deals with reasoning, logic, and judgment.
Teach.
Basically, they're all the same thing, okay? So if you see something as logical, that means it's reasonable, which means something is necessary to happen if you think that that is what is logical to do. It's necessary to do whatever it is that you think that you should do based off of logic. So really, it's the same thing. They just twisted the terminology. So basically, it's still a free-for-all kill session.
In California.
Basically. and everywhere else, because that was only in California that they changed the bill. So...
They're doing some. Didn't they change the hair thing in California a couple of weeks back?
Oh, yeah. Okay, California, I see you. Okay. Okay, Cali, I see you. You getting that wrath from the guy. Now you're trying to. Okay. But you can get more information on that at the Reporter Newspaper Online.com. And so now let us move on to the conscious thought of the day.
Black thought of the day.
Black thought of the day. Conscious thought of the day. The woke thought of the day.
I like that.
And that is, this is a little metaphor.
A little metaphor to make it better for.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
A little understanding for your planning.
I like that. I like how I'm trying not to look at him. I'm trying not to, but I keep on. Okay. So look, you know that the best way to fall asleep besides getting knocked out is to eat. Because you know that your stomach actually takes the oxygen from your brain, and that's what actually makes you get knocked out. So when you get knocked out by somebody else, somebody literally knocked the oxygen out your But you know that your stomach is a second brain. It's considered a second brain. So therefore, to me, it's considered the lower desires. So when you give oxygen, that which is a life-giving force, that which wakes you up, gives you life, it takes it away from the brain, which makes you conscious. It makes you sleepy to digest your food, your lower desires, your hungers, right? So that was the conscious thought of the day. I can't remember everything of that.
That was deep, though.
I'm going to have to come back to that.
Guard your oxygen.
Basically. Basically, oxygen is inspiration, and when you take your last breath, that's expiration.
Dope.
So, let us move on to our business of the week. Brother Dr. NJ Akbar, make sure you vote for our brother on November 5th for... I'm about to say student council. I'm thinking about school. For school board, we need more in our school systems. If we want to change the way that our school systems are, we have to be more involved in the way that things are. Things can't change without our interest in it, right? So we got to do what needs to be done. So make sure you go out and vote for our brother on November 5th. And do it. Do what you do. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of the Mecca Media Morning Show. As you know, I am your host, and this is AkronHipHop.com. And what we do is paint positive images of our people every single day. So until next time, be the peace that you see. Peace.